Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Maya Holloway with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. With the sale of Glenwood Hospital, people in the area are hopeful that American healthcare systems will do a better job managing it. Two community leaders we spoke with are hoping that the new owners of Glenwood can turn around the story of the hospital plagued with mismanagement, lack of support from its leaders, and even corruption. NBC 10's Joel Massey has more with what's at stake now that Stewart will be out of the picture.
Ever since the sale of Glenwood Regional Medical Center was announced, District 14 State Representative Michael Echols has tried to get a hold of someone with American healthcare systems, but with no success. The company is based out of the Los Angeles area and owns 26 healthcare facilities in North Carolina and Illinois.
It gives me pause or concern based on all the shenanigans that Stewart, which is a group of healthcare terrorists that have stolen both treasure and lives from our area. So anything that leads to obviously a successful selling, getting them out of the state is a win. But I want to make sure that we don't sell it or get rid of it to a company that has a similar nefarious plan.
Echols had a conversation with Louisiana Surgeon General Ralph Abraham, where the representative expressed concerns that Stewart will be allowed to transfer the operating license to AHS with no re-underwriting or background checks of the new leadership.
I think we still have a lot of due diligence to do, and I want to make sure that if we're doing this, we're not throwing it from one frying pan to the next, and that we have an adequate healthcare delivery system. We protect the employees and, most importantly, protect the lives of those people that are in this area.
West Monroe Mayor Stacey Albritton Mitchell appreciates that dedicated healthcare professionals have stuck it out at the hospital during the bankruptcy and unrest.
I want the employees to feel comfortable and feel safe in their jobs, and they've given such great care for all this time during some very challenging times. So we're very appreciative of them and their dedication.
Glenwood serves 26 rural hospitals that transfer patients in for treatment, and Mitchell is hoping that the care they receive can continue and get better.
We want those people to be back here in town and getting great care. I know they would prefer to be here than having to drive somewhere else further away.
Echols and Mitchell alike are optimistic yet cautious as the new leadership takes over. For your Ark-La-Miss news source, I'm Joel Massey.
Glenwood has 278 beds, but since the bankruptcy and lack of support from Stewart, they are operating at 1/3 of that capacity, with reports from nurses and doctors having trouble having enough basic supplies to keep going. The president of Stewart Health says, in part, quote, "We are pleased to have secured new operators for Glenwood and Wadley that we believe will allow the sales of these hospitals to move forward so they can continue to provide high quality and compassionate care." You can read that full statement at myarklamis.com.
And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Sammy Petracco.
Well, as we're heading out today, just make sure you grab your rain gear, as showers and storms are expected throughout much of the day. We're expecting with the stationary front to kind of linger throughout much of the the day, and as we head into the start of the weekend, it also is going to linger, and that's going to keep the rain chances in through much of the rest of the week, and actually as we head into the start of the weekend. So with this, again, you can see some possible rain showers through much of the afternoon and evening. For night, it starts to taper off just a little bit before we see it kind of pick back up early into Friday morning, and then after that, the stationary front kind of lingers a little bit more further south. Again, with that, allowing more showers and storms to go south or across the I-20 corridor. But as we head later on into Friday, it pushes up just a little bit more further north, and that could show more of that scattered nature as we head into the evening and afternoon hours. Before Saturday, we see a little bit of that PM action with that more, even more scattered showers and storms. As we head into today, again, make sure you're grabbing that rain gear as you're heading out, as more scattered or as more widespread showers and storms are expected throughout much of today. That's going to keep daytime highs only into the low 80s through much of the afternoon. That's that below average temperatures we've been talking about throughout much of this week, with overnight lows only falling to the low to mid 70s. It's going to stay fairly warm and muggy with the periods of light rain, and then as we head into tomorrow, more scattered nature of those showers and storms keeping daytime highs right around the mid 80s, and as we head into the next 7 days, still fairly unsettled as we head into the weekend, before finally, as we head to the end of the weekend, starts to clear up with some more temperatures rising.
See the real-time conditions outside our window. Check out the NBC 10 Tower Cam in every newscast. Sponsored by Creed & Creed, your local